Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Mindys Best. You guys, I am so excited. There's a few new faces around here. Everyone, welcome. Welcome to my channel where I believe in doing your best because your best is good enough. And so I try to just share simple things that we all go through in life, from grocery shopping to waxing your eyebrows to curling your hair, doing makeup, and having fun with your kids. So today we're gonna be in the kitchen. The few videos I've done in my kitchen, I've been cooking, but today we are not cooking. We are going to be organizing because you have to have a nice organized space to be able to cook and to be able to enjoy your kitchen space. So I'm gonna show you a few things that I've done recently that has made this feel entirely different and so much better. Now, some of you might not have an organized kitchen, and that's okay. My kitchen was unorganized for, I don't know, forever. I have been in different houses and different spaces work better than others. So I feel like the reason to have an organized kitchen is it helps you work better. If you're trying to make a meal and you're scrambling through every drawer all over your pantry and you're like, where is the darn salt? Well, if you knew where it was clearly marked, you would know right where to go. That's just one of the many reasons, because there's also times where my pantry has been so stocked with food, couldn't see stuff behind each other. Guess what? It all gets wasted. It gets thrown out because it goes bad. And so I feel like having an organized space in your kitchen makes it so you're better able to use all of the stuff in your pantry. All right, you guys, I have had my pantry organized a couple years ago. A friend came in and helped me do a couple things that actually worked really awesome. And that worked for a while, but then guess what? My needs changed, so I had to change up the way I organized it. So I'm gonna show you guys the before of my pantry. It was pretty bad. Stuff was just thrown everywhere, but guess what? That's just what happens whenever you don't stick to something. So it's bad. Are you ready? Okay, so as you can see, there's stuff everywhere. There's boxes everywhere. There's half-open stuff everywhere. And the problem is the kids will take something out, open it, it flies everywhere, crumbs fall all over the floor. And so I really feel like if I can create a system that works good for not only me, but the kids, it's gonna be so much better. So you guys, I wanna show you my pantry. While it's not very big, it is mighty. There is a lot of space there that's really awesome to work with. So I'm gonna show you. I have gone through yesterday, I took my entire day. I'm not joking. It did take a good portion of my day. I went through and took inventory of everything that I had, put it all out, and was able to create a really awesome space. All right, you guys, first off, I'm gonna show you, this is just my kitchen. I absolutely love my kitchen. This is always messy. Always, always, always. Unless I'm having people over, I'll clean it up, but it usually stays that way. But the rest of it, I try to keep very clean, wiped down. Since it is all white, it has a tendency to show dirt a little bit easier. So we actually redid our kitchen earlier this year. We painted our cabinets last year. And just a couple months ago, actually, we did new countertops, we did a backsplash, we did new floors, and I added a bunch of new decor. So I really, really love my kitchen. So I want it to be a space that I absolutely love being in. I've added some cute things here that make this space just absolutely awesome. Now that I love everything else that's in this space, I wanted to love my pantry just as much. So here it is. It's just a small corner pantry. Sometimes the space in the corners can be really hard, but I have a solution for you and I will tell you. But first I want to show you everything. Okay, so here it is. And you guys, I feel like no matter what, pantries can still look messy. It depends on the way that you use things. Sometimes it can be all in bins where you can't even see the front. It hides everything. But then I find that I'm not using the stuff that I actually have because I can't see it. So I bought a ton of these clear containers and a marker that I'm able to write on them to be able to show exactly what's inside of them. And I feel like being able to see everything you have right out front makes it so much easier, and you actually know what you have so you can use it and it's not gonna go to waste. I feel like labeling everything is so much easier for me. And I did a closet organization a couple of weeks ago, and I had talked about how I usually don't label the bins because it's always changing what I put on that bin. I found a solution. I have a great marker that I use that I really liked for this, so I'll make sure to put that down below in the description, and everything that I bought and used for this I'll put down below in the description. But it makes it really easy to see what I have. So these might change. I might run out of slivered almonds and I might not restock them, but guess what? I can just change this and fix it. Same with the coconut, but at least I know what I've got. Brown sugar is always one I'm super afraid of putting inside of a container, but guess what? I don't know if you can see that right there. That's a slice of bread. That is going to keep my brown sugar nice and soft, so it's not going to go hard. Now, cereal containers, you're probably thinking this might be a little bit silly, but it's actually not. I like to buy the Costco size cereal, so you're able to refill these. They're really awesome because they also have this pop top that actually opens very easy, keeps everything fresh and nice and sealed, and then they all look uniform, they all look pretty. So as well as keeping the cereals organized, I also like to do bins of certain things that I keep together. So paper products is one I always keep together. The sandwich bin might seem silly, depends on the age of your kids, but my kids are the age where they can make their own sandwiches now. So I just keep a loaf of bread in here and everything that they would need to make a simple sandwich. I also keep a couple of snack bins so my kids can choose some snacks. We have healthy snacks, we have probably unhealthy snacks. We have Go-Gurts and things like that. Cliff Bars if they need a quick breakfast on the go. Fruit snacks, we have some granola bites. These are kind of the staples that I always keep. And up here, some trail mix for easy snacking. Hello Pandas, because well, they're just the best. And you guys have seen that I like to do big hauls. I've done them on this channel. The last one I just barely did was the Sam's Club haul. That was so much fun and so amazing, but you're like, where do you put all that food? Well, it doesn't all fit in this pantry. There are times when I put, okay, so it doesn't all go in the pantry. This is one thing I've learned. I have learned if you put it all in there, the kids will go crazy eating it. So I'll put maybe a third or a half of the box in the pantry, and then I put the rest of it down in our cold storage where it's able to stay stored so I can refill things. But I feel like if you give the kids the entire Sam's Club size box, they're going to eat it real fast. So I put things out in portions for them. Also sometimes buying one box of granola bars, they might get sick of that option. So I tend to buy a couple of different options and keep it stocked for them so that they can have easy things to go to and grab after school, before school, taking a snack, whatever they're gonna need it for, running off to soccer practice, whatever they're gonna need, but as long as they have stuff to easily grab, I feel like that is the best for them. So it is important that you have several healthy snacks so they're not constantly grabbing junk. All right, one thing I always struggle with in my pantry is probably the cans. Do we need 50 cans of cream of chicken up here? Absolutely not. So what I usually do, I keep one up here and I put the rest in my cold storage. Same with things like evaporated milk. I'm probably not gonna use a ton of those, so I'll keep one here, the rest in the cold storage. I have some more diced tomatoes downstairs. Anyways, this little organizer is awesome because this part slides in and out. So it can be just this big, or it can slide to be twice its length, which is really awesome because sometimes our can variety changes. Sometimes we don't need as much space or we have more. This is just a really great pantry staple that I've noticed that I really love in here. Okay, so there's always those hard to reach spaces in the pantry that are really maddening. So there's a solution for those. I found these really great turntables that fit in the corners, so you're not trying to like put stuff this way and put stuff that way. I have one of these here and I have one of them down here, and this one has more of my basics. This has heavier stuff in it so it doesn't turn as easy, but this has all the things that you could need, fits right inside the corner, so I'm still able to utilize that space. There's a couple different kinds. This is also one that I found at Target. They're really awesome for the corner. They're really awesome in like the corners of your kitchen on the counter. This one's even really cute too. So I really, really like these for corners. They also really work well in your spice cabinets. So these are a great option. And you guys, this might seem silly, but this is probably one of my favorite things that I figured out this last spring with the whole coronavirus. I was using a ton of flour and a ton of sugar, but I really like these. I've talked about these before, probably in here. but these, I'm embarrassed to say, are actually found in the pet section of Walmart, and they're meant to hold pet food. They have wheels on them, so they roll really well. They have a great locking lid, and this is where I can put like a 20-pound bag of flour and sugar. So I snap it, and I'm able to roll them in and out. And this has been like huge. I made a ton of bread while we were home for quarantine, and I really, really liked this. One thing you may not have noticed about my pantry is you will not find very many boxes, original boxes from the food that it actually came in, because I feel like it's harder to see what you have. So most of it are in these awesome containers. I really like these. These are my favorite. They're OXOs. And the reason I found that I love them so much is because you can get a really big box of them at Costco. They have them from time to time. They come in like a combo pack with all different sizes. And when they go on coupon is the best time to get them because they're actually not that expensive. So that's how I've been able to stock up on some of mine. My mom, I think, originally gave me my very first set for Christmas one year, and that's when I fell in love with them. So that's what all of my stuff is. All of these bins are the OXO bins. I love them. The only boxes that you will find is when I have a bin like this that has like pre-made meals that just need to stay in this bin. So I have a box of mac and cheese, I have a box of Velveeta, this is where I keep my suddenly salads, the kids' easy grab and go lunches, soups, easy ready to grab stuff. I've got tortillas if we want to make tacos, just stuff like that, pudding mixes. But this is probably the only bin that you'll see actual boxes of products, because everything else I really like to take it out. I just think it looks so much prettier. I always keep my recipe books in here too. These are recipes that I have found, altered, and changed to be my own favorite recipes. These are a few of my favorite cookbooks, especially these two. I really love them. They're the Six Sisters, and they're really awesome. I also have one of my very favorites back in here too, Making Messes with Scarlett. She's also on Instagram. Made it, ate it, loved it. She's one of my very favorite friends. So I keep all of these handy right here in the pantry. Okay, so now that I've shown you most of the details inside my pantry and how it really helps me navigate my cooking life a little bit easier, I do have larger appliances on top that I don't really reach often, and I do keep a step stool on the bottom because, well, I was not blessed with height, so I have to use the step stool regularly. But there are a couple more things that I have in my kitchen that I absolutely love as far as organization goes. A few things that I just recently grabbed are these bamboo drawer dividers. So we all have those drawers that are just really weirdly spaced. You might buy like the little inserts. Those are really awesome too, but I have found that there's so much extra space in the drawer besides the little divider that you buy. So these bamboo storage ones there, they expand, so they'll fit several different types of sizes of drawers. Okay, these are my bamboo drawer dividers, and I really, really like them. So they come in and out. They're really awesome. I'll show you. You can make them several different sizes. And I mean, I just took an ordinary drawer and I put it here, organized it so I have my little teaspoons and tablespoons. I have these ones organized. These are the sets. These ones are not. And you guys, I kind of have a thing with measuring cups. I have several different ones. And actually, in the process of doing this drawer, I cleaned out and got rid of 2 sets that kind of didn't look very nice or didn't have complete sets. So I definitely have a thing for measuring cups. Another thing I wanted to tell you guys was about my knife block, but it's not just an ordinary knife block, it goes in the drawer. So I recently just got rid of my knife drawer organizer thing that I had. It was not working well. It was just not working well. So I just used those bamboo drawer dividers and I put my knives in there, and I was like, this still isn't working because I feel like when I put my knife in the drawer, I'm gonna ruin my drawer. Well, I found a great option. This fits perfectly right inside my knife drawer. So I have all my steak knives, I have little paring knives, and then these are all slits for other knives that you can have, and they just fit perfectly in there. And then I have put scissors along the side. So this has been a lifesaver for me. I've actually really, really liked this. I also have bamboo drawer dividers in this one and in this drawer, so it's worked really well. So Those are a few things that I've been able to do that have made my kitchen feel so much more manageable, and I'm really loving the pantry. The kids and my husband have both been like, holy cow, this is so much cleaner, it looks so nice. I feel like I know everything that we have. So if your spaces are well organized, it can make you feel so much better. This was like a really fun project for me, so I was really happy to finally tackle this. But you guys, these are just some of the products that I used. I did find, I found a lot of them are available on Amazon, and I actually don't know where this is from. I'm gonna find some links and I'll put them down below in the description. Really like some of these, but you guys, this was fun. Now that the kids have gone back, it's given me a little bit of time to think and to organize and to get on some of those projects that I've been really wanting to tackle. So it has felt great in our house. I am always looking for more ways and better ways to organize. So if you have any great suggestions of kitchen organization or pantry organization, anything you can think of, drop it down below in the comments because we'd all love to know. You guys are amazing. I really appreciate and love so much hanging out with you guys every week. And thank you to everyone here that's new. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Turn on the bell so you know when I upload. It's always fun here on Mindys Best. And like I always say, do your best because your best is enough. You guys are amazing. You all rock. I love you guys so much. We'll see you later.